Sunday. That means at the Insider Zoom Discord, we got the NASCAR report today for the Geico 500, the Talladega Super Speedway. It's a light show today. Joey Tron had things to do, so Rycape's going to come on, fire it up, fire out his picks, tell you a little bit what's going on for this race, and we'll let you go place your bets, and we'll call it a day. So Rye, I'm just turn it over to you and let you do your thing.
Yeah, so we're back at a super speedway. As I always say, I love to watch them. Not a big fan of betting them, but I do have some bets for this week. We are doing the Geico 500. This is race number 10 of 36. We're going to be at Talladega Super Speedway in Talladega, Alabama. This is a 2.66 mile oval with 33-degree banking. We're going to be doing 500 miles on 188 laps. As you can tell by the pricing, it's pretty flat, a flat curve. So anybody can win this race, as I always say. Uh, yeah, the flat pricing curve reflects the high variance of how Talladega is. If anybody watched the Xfinity race yesterday, there were some crazy wrecks and a whole bunch of them. A lot of cars got taken out. So I think this race should look like it did back in 2022. Chevy has won 5 of the 7 super speedway races in this next gen era. Ford won the other 2, which were both Penske drivers. The last 3 winners each started 19th and 16th, respectively. Only 2 pole winners, which were Ricky Stenhouse in 2017 and Denny Hamlin in 2020, won in the last 36 Cup races at Talladega. Those are the only 2 front row starters to win since the playoffs in 2011, which is 23 races. Denny Hamlin did win the pole this season for this race. So as usual, I'm looking for guys who can stay clean, guys who are good at the super speedways. So we'll get right into it. I got 3 guys I really like this week. My first guy is Brad Keselowski. He led the most laps in each of the last 2 Daytona 500s. Talladega is where he has recorded 6 of his 7 super speedway wins. He was runner-up in the fall race. He has top 10 finishes in nearly half of his starts here. He led much of the final stint to Atlanta race until Logano took over in the final lap, which we had Keselowski that day. That kind of sucked. His average finish at Talladega is 15.7. So in 28 races, he has 6 wins and 13 top 10s. So he's one guy I like. Another guy I like is Chase Elliott. He's back for his second race after he raced yesterday, or last week. He got a top 10 in Martinsville. He is a 2-time winner at Talladega. He has 5 top 5 finishes. He's led 1,983 laps and led in 14 starts. He won the last time out here. So he won the race in the fall last year. His finishes last year were 7th and 1st. He has 5 top 8 finishes in his last 8 Talladega tries. Elliott also has a pair of top 10 finishes in 3 starts this season. So I like Elliott as well. And then my third guy I like is Michael McDowell as a long shot. He's placed in the top 3 during the span at Talladega from when they started the next-gen car. He's always in the mix at these super speedways. He has 6 top 5 finishes, 12 top 10s. He has an average finish of 15.6. So in 5 races, he has 3 top finishes here at Talladega. Also, over the past 3 races, he has a average finish of 12, and he has a 1 top 10 finish in that one. So those are the 3 guys I am looking at. So as I usually say, what I'm doing this week is I'm taking a unit and I'm splitting it between a bunch of guys. So I'll tell you the guys I took. I took Keselowski at plus 1,500. That was on DraftKings. I took Elliott at plus 1,600. That was on Barstool. I took Ryan Blaney at plus 1,100. That was on PointsBet. I took McDowell at plus 5,000. That was also on PointsBet. And then I took Austin Dillon plus 3,300, and that was on MGM. So I'm just splitting a unit between those 5 guys, so $20 per guy. Bam, one of them wins. I mean, we're good as gold. I do have a few other bets. I've got two top tens as well. So I have Justin Haley, top 10. I found that at plus 150 on Barstool. He's just good at these kinds of tracks. He's always in the mix at the end. He stays out of trouble. And then another guy I like is AJ Allmendinger, top 10. I found him at plus 240 on Barstool. I just think the number's off here. I think he should have a better number. He's same thing. He runs well on. He's won a Talladega in the Xfinity, and he usually stays clean. And if he could be at the end, I think he gets a top 10 as well.
All right, sounds good. And then where can are all these up on the Insiders Room Discord if people miss one of them?
Yeah, I'll throw him up there. I'll put him on Pick Advisor too as my ride or die free plays.
All right, sounds
So,
good.
yeah, I'll drop him as soon as we end this.
All right. So what else you got going over at Pick Advisors at this point in time?
Just one play for today. It's my MLB dog of the day, so you could go check that out. It's a pretty good price. I really like this team. Other than that, I've been doing NBA. I've been doing NHL, MLB, XFL, which hasn't been treating me too well at the end of this season. I'll be dropping some USFL probably the week after next as well. I dabble in that as well. So yeah, I'm all over the place.
All right, all right. Well, good. Yeah, you check them out, and check out the Discord. Lots of good stuff in there from different people, and again, Pick Advisors. A lot of good handicappers there selling their picks there, and a bunch of free plays. Everybody puts out free plays over there also, so you get a bunch of good information there. Just a kind of a scheduling thing. Next week we may not be on. I know Right Cape's going to be in Dover for the weekend. We'll see what Joey's got going on. So, but we'll throw something up in the Discord, and hey, I'll just come on and do a quick thing on here just to say we won't be on next for the next week's show, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, there's a casino over there, so I'll have some plays. I'll probably drop them in the Discord regardless.
Right, yeah. Check out the Discord for that, but we might not just do a show for that race. But well, good stuff there, Ryan. Let's get one of those guys across the finish line first, cash a nice ticket plus money ticket there, and as you say, every week to close out the show.
Yeah, if anyone's at Dover next week, hit me up. I'm partying. But yeah, happy race day. Let's cash some tickets.
All right. See you guys, and maybe see you next week.